Assalamu alaikum and Christmas season 2022. Jesus says, by this everyone will know that you love me, belong to me, and you love one another. And we read this in John's letter, John the disciple, very close to Jesus. Chapter 3, we read about loving one another. Verse 11, since the beginning we have heard that we should love one another. Don't be like Cain. He belonged to the devil. He murdered his brother. And why he murdered him? Because the things Cain had done were wrong, but the things his brother had done were right. My brothers and sisters, don't be surprised if the world hates you. We know that we have left our old dead condition and entered into new life. We know it because we love one another. Those who don't are still living in their old condition. Those who hate their brothers and sisters are murderers. And you know that murderers do not have eternal life in their hearts. So in Jesus' Sermon of the Mount, he says, if you hate your brother, you actually murder him. John is referring to this saying of Jesus. He goes on, verse 16, we know that we know what love is, because Jesus Christ gave his life for us. So we should give our lives for our brothers and sisters. Greater love no one has, Jesus said in the John's Gospel, Injiil Johanna. No one has greater love than the one when he lays down his life for his friends. Verse 17, this chapter. Suppose someone sees a brother or sister in need and is able to help them. If he doesn't take pity on them, how can the love of God be in him? Dear children, don't just talk about love. Put your love into action, then it will be truly love. That's how we know that we hold to the truth. And that's how we put our hearts at rest, knowing that God is watching. Our hearts may judge us, but God is greater than our hearts. He knows everything. Dear friends, I'm reading just up this 22. When our hearts condemn us, God knows everything. He's greater than our hearts. He lives in us. Look, verse 22. He knows everything. He is greater. So I wish you to think about these verses. May God bless you today and always.